Incidentally, I make it a point to send an email to the entire company at least thrice a week. And it doesn't have any proper agenda. It could be just anything that I'm feeling. So yesterday, I sent an email on the launch of Elon Musk's interstellar rocket that he intends to take to Mars. About 22 years back, when I was a teenager, I decided I wanted to become an astrophysicist, and my goal in life was to become the first man on Mars. I still have that, so I know I have 8 years to get there. But the point that I was trying to make is, when you go back to the journey of someone like an Elon Musk or a Mark Zuckerberg or a Bill Gates or anyone else that you look up to, whether it's just a normal human out there, all of them have had this audacious goal. But more importantly, they had this goal and they were okay with being misunderstood for the longest time ever. And purely because they had that conviction to follow through. If I look for one single thing and everything else aside, in any individual, that's the conviction they have in their beliefs. You may be right, you may be wrong, but every single time someone has conviction, they have gone ahead and done it. And it's amazing that conviction works both ways. So you have enough people who are convinced that they're doing the right thing and they perhaps kill people. And there are enough people who say that I'm convinced and they're helping people. And both of them, in my word, are successes in their own selves. So for an entrepreneur more than anyone else, the conviction that your purpose is meaningful and you're okay to be misunderstood is extremely important. At the same time, the biggest fallacy that most people have is to be blinded by this conviction. Conviction is not equal to faith. Conviction is conviction that you're going to do your best because there's a problem that you're trying to solve. Faith almost always has no bias or basis. So when you have blind faith, you don't know when to stop. So I meet a lot of people because I also happen to be an investor and I also mentor a lot of entrepreneurs who clearly are going down the wrong path. They know that they're going on the wrong path, but they wouldn't stop because they've spent so much time already on it. And I keep telling people that time is the biggest sunk cost of life. Whatever you've spent, you're not going to get it back. So don't be foolish in spending it even further on something you know is not going to come worthy of you. But these two always marry themselves. So one, the necessary need to have conviction is there will be several occasions where the world will just not understand you, just not even agree with you, will mock you, and not be blinded by your idea, your belief, or your systems, because then you wouldn't know when to stop when there are enough signals telling you that it's not working out.